Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Aggie Radio 92.3
so
KBLU-LP in Logan. I'm Ryker.
And I'm Harrison.
And we are your late night entertainment. Welcome to Wicked Work. It's currently I'm sorry. It's currently 8 o'clock in the beautiful city of Logan, the New York of the Mountain West Football Conference.
It's true. It's true, guys.
It's entirely true.
You'll just have to take our word for it.
You'll have to take our words for it if you've never been here. We are currently live in the TSC down in the basement, so that way no one can see us.
Because we hate ourselves.
And that's the main reason why. Yeah. Harrison.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where have you been? Welcome back to the show.
What's
for the first
up?
point.
It's been a while.
It's been
two whole weeks, in fact.
2 whole weeks of me talking about my theater journey. So
yeah. Let's just say boring.
Boring.
I had to edit all of that for YouTube.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Which, that's a little plug for you. If you want to listen to our shows later, if there was a bit you're thinking of that was so funny, or you just want to listen to our voice while you fall asleep, that's perfectly normal.
Completely
normal. You can find us at Wicked Work on Spotify and Wicked Work on YouTube. You can also check out some of our new artwork that we did.
We did just get a profile picture and a banner. I actually haven't put the banner on yet, but we have it.
Yeah.
You just don't get to see it yet.
You don't get to see it on account of the fact that this is an audio show. So a little difficult for you to see it when there is no visuals. But if you were listening on Spotify, you get a little bit of visual.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, it's right between 1D and 2D, 1.5D. That's not very funny,
okay,
but Harrison, where you been, dude? Tell us about
right,
it.
Well,
explain yourself. Where have you been? Do you know what hour it is? Like if I was your mom.
Okay. Okay.
I think I'm funny. Okay, go for it.
You're not.
Where you been?
It's actually super interesting. I've been at work.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
And are you allowed to say what you were doing for work, or did you sign an NDA?
I know. I'm for sure allowed to say.
Are you Billie Eilish with your NDA, or
no? So I have been actually working at the Ellen Eccles Theater.
Ooh.
And Music Theater West's production of Addams Family, which you guys should have gone and seen it. It's closed, so I can't plug it anymore, unfortunately.
Can't do anything about that.
But it was a great show, and I got to work it. I got to do the flies. And if you don't know what the flies are, it's in theater when things are falling from the ceiling. That's what the flies are.
Would you say you're pretty fly for a white guy?
Can honestly say no.
Do you know that song?
No.
Dude. That's Offspring. The Offspring. Pretty fly for a white guy. That's like a classic.
Yeah, I don't know that song. I'm going to be completely honest.
Not tonight, because I already picked my song for the night.
And I already picked my song for the night.
So maybe next week. It might swear though, so probably not.
Damn.
Probably can't do that.
Too bad.
Anyway, we have some talking points on the agenda tonight. We aren't just going to come on here and spit random facts at you, as fun as that would be. Oh, okay. Sometimes we will. First thing I want to get into, if you may have remembered last week, we had a bit of a discussion about it, is the Holy War that took place.
Yes.
And obviously, I'm referring to the one between England and Spain. Took place circa, what?
Did you say England and Spain?
Not, I don't know.
No, the Holy War is the Crusades.
Oh, yeah. Is it still Spain, though? Am I right there?
No.
No.
No, it's Jerusalem.
Oh, Jerusalem. Okay, Anyway, so the real Holy War, the one that actually affects history, between Utah and BYU, that didn't go great.
Awesome, incredible game, actually.
Nope. It was the worst game I've ever seen.
Actually, it was goated.
And Harrison, you're a self-identifying BYU fan.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
It's actually
and I'm a self-identifying Utah man. A Utah man I would say. So we want to talk about that game for a little bit.
I'm going to be honest. Did not watch the game.
You didn't?
No, I was working.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll talk about the game for a little bit.
All right, go.
Okay, go. So this is a completely unbiased perspective. I, as a radio host, take myself very seriously. And I want to give you the full facts and truths of the matter.
Good.
So BYU cheated.
We're very honest and
We're very honest and truthful.
And we're not biased in the slightest.
And obviously I'm joking. But there's some things to think about leaving that game. The big one that comes to mind for me is I believe the penalty ratio on the night was like 13-4, and 2 of those came in the last drive from BYU.
Wow.
2 of their penalties, that is, on like textbook pass interference. Like, you know, like if that wouldn't have been called, like, oh my gosh, what is going on? So they only had 2 penalties the entire rest of the game.
Yeah.
And there are multiple instances. The one that comes to mind right now is the one where the BYU player shoved our guy to the ground, the Utah player to the ground. I can't remember exactly who. And the Bear Bachmere pick that was a pick that he threw and was like, what a terrible holding call. I get it. There's some pass interference and you need to call back some picks, right? That's fair.
Yeah.
But that was borderline, like, that wasn't holding. There's no way. He, like, tugged on his jersey a little bit.
Well, that's holding.
No, but, like, he'd been doing it the entire game, but only got called then. So I didn't really appreciate that. But I do got to admit, Bear is a dog. He played awesome. Like, that hurdle play was incredible to watch. Like, that bummed me out. So Bear's a dog, and your guys' defense is pretty good.
Yeah. Which is great.
We suck at play calling, just like the Denver Broncos, so it's great.
Ryker's a Broncos fan, if you guys didn't know.
And
we've mentioned it a couple times.
Speaking of the Denver Broncos.
Okay. We're doing too much, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Denver Broncos, I believe, are going to be the 2025-2026 Super Bowl champions after a comeback on Sunday night, baby. Coming back 0 points until the fourth quarter, putting down 33 on white boy Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo.
We love Jackson Dart
We do love Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo here, except for when we're playing them, and we made Jackson Dart sit down.
There's no we here,
yeah,
buddy.
You're going to support my Broncos.
I'm not.
All right? Are you going to admit that wasn't the coolest thing ever to drop 33 points?
Yeah, 33 points.
Max Verstappen, 33 points in the fourth quarter after not scoring all game.
Does not play football.
No, he's the quarterback for Red Bull touchdown team.
Red Bull touchdown team.
Yeah.
This guy knows his stuff.
I have elite ball knowledge.
It's pretty elite. Yeah.
Bo Nix in the fourth quarter, 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, like 200 yards. Oh, my Lord. Bo Chapman Nix. my glorious king.
Okay.
Bo
Stop
Chapman
glazing,
Nix.
buddy. We're done. That loss,
that's gutting if you're a Giants fan.
I can say that I like the Giants more than I do the Broncos, and I'm going to be completely honest. That is entirely Giants defense.
Yeah.
Like,
100%. Except for the Jackson Dart pick.
Except for that, yeah.
Like,
but also
that was his fault.
But also, it's not like Jackson Dart was dropping, like that quarter was the highest scoring Giants quarter too. It was not Jackson Dart's fault.
The fourth quarter?
Yeah.
No, they put up 24 on us in the second.
No, it was 8-6-6-13.
8-6. Oh, okay.
Because they missed 2 extra points, dude.
Oh,
also,
yeah, that's right.
If you're the Giants kicker, wow,
he's my favorite Broncos player.
He just lost his job.
His name is like Mick McAtenemy.
I didn't know that.
So he should go work for McDonald's. Is what he should do. He can't kick like that.
He's gonna. He's losing his job.
So little story about the game. Me and my good friend Zachary, who is a Chargers fan. And his roommate, who's also named Ryker, who is a Broncos fan. So he's just me. It's
the same
It's just
guy.
two
It's
of me.
Literally the same guy.
Like, if you're visualizing this story, like, just picture me, kid named Zach,
and
then me again.
Also Ryker.
Yeah. So we went to B-Dubs. Goated establishment, by the way.
Yeah, top tier.
And at the same time, the F1 race was going on and the Chargers and Broncos game. So I was in heaven for about an hour, sitting in my left eye. I had Broncos Giants. My right eye, I had the U.S. Grand Prix, which is my favorite Grand Prix on the calendar.
That's because America is incredible and goated.
No, it's just such a good track.
And also because it's in America.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Anyway. Such a good track. We'll talk about F1 sometime on this show. I don't know when. At some point.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're sitting at B-Dubs, and we're enjoying our meals, and it gets to halftime for both of us, and we're both like, okay, we lost both of our games. Daniel Jones was putting up 150 points on the Chargers, and we were getting whomped. So we were just like, well, might as well stay to the end and play Clash on our phones. And then we get double whomped in the third quarter, and I'm like, wow, I'm ready to get rid of my Bo Nix jersey. This guy sucks. And Zach was thinking the same thing about Justin Herbert. And then all of a sudden in the fourth quarter, we score a touchdown, and I'm like, wait a minute. We might be in this. And Zach's like, there's no way, dude.
Infuriating.
Not
Actually
happening.
Infuriating.
And on there was a table next to us that was like 5 Broncos fans. And a table behind us that was like 3 Broncos fans and 2 Cowboys fans. So they didn't like the Broncos. Yeah. And so I turned to Ryker. I turned to me, and I go, dude, I think we come back from this. And he's like, dude, I think we come back from this. And all the way from across the B-Dubs, the Cowboys fan goes, there's no way! Yells it at
boy,
us.
was he wrong.
He was wrong. So then we put up 33 points. Mostly unanswered. I think they answered back. I'm sorry. This was the greatest. That's the greatest quarter of football I've ever watched in my life. Like, I genuinely think that's the most fun I've ever had watching football in my life. It was. It was so fun.
Yeah. I mean, at B-Dubs, watching your team.
At B-Dubs,
watching 33 points in one quarter. Holy
points. Dude. And I was texting my cousin at the time, and like after every touchdown, his text got a little more optimistic. His first one was like, okay, that's great. We got to score. It doesn't matter. Second touchdown. Okay, you know what? Less of an embarrassing loss. We're coming away with a third text. Are you watching the game right now? Fourth text. There's no way. There's no way this is happening. Field goal. And he calls me.
Nice.
He's like, what happened? You know. Anyway, I had to back up really far from the mic there because...
Yeah, sorry for having to hear Ryker shout into the microphone.
Harry got mad at me while I was editing the last episode because I was atrociously loud.
He would, guys.
Like, I mean, I borderline was screaming at points. So I feel pretty bad about that.
You should feel bad about that.
But if you've ever thought about being an on-air DJ, you might want to consider seamless transition.
I'm sorry, that ad read came out of nowhere.
You might want to consider hosting your own weekly radio show here on Aggie Radio. We also offer chances to interview bands, start a podcast, or get involved with our live events. If any of this sounds like something you might be interested in, just text the word JOIN to 435-797-2346, and we'll send you an application to get involved. That is JOIN to 435-797-2346. You can also text that number right now while we're live to go ahead and chat with us.
It's true.
So if you would like to comment on really whatever you want, there ain't no laws against it. Free country, baby. For now.
What's that number again?
Great question. 435-797-2346.
We're really good radio hosts, if you couldn't tell.
We are natties, baby. Natty. So Canvas was down for a while today.
Yeah, that sucked.
That blew.
Yeah.
And I actually did a little research to figure out why that was. And
I had so much stuff to do too.
I know.
Luckily, all of my assignments got bumped forward, so that was really nice. But
so you locked in. Yeah,
I didn't lock in. I wasn't locked in because Canvas was down.
Because Canvas was
down.
down.
I couldn't do anything.
But I have a calc homework due tonight. And I emailed my TA last night at like 11 p.m. Yeah. So like an hour before Canvas went down. And I was like, man, it's sure taken this guy a while to respond to my email.
Yeah.
It's on account of the fact that I texted him through Canvas, and he could not see that. But anyway, I did a little research on it because I wanted to figure out
what happened.
Yeah. And it was an AWS outage. And I know what AWS is because I watch so much Formula One. And AWS is a huge sponsor in Formula One. If you look at the,
do they have a team?
No, but
they just sponsor.
You know, like the sideboards, like usually where the Pirelli like yellow sideboards are, they have a ton of those.
Okay.
So they have a ton of the AWS sideboards, and like the ramps between both sides of the track, they own some of those ramp billboard spaces too.
Okay.
So I knew what AWS was, and I was like, well, I know it's an Amazon something, but I don't know what it does. I'm just like aware of it being a thing that exists. And so I looked it up, and AWS is owned by Amazon. It's a product of Amazon's, and basically what it is it is the most adopted cloud computing platform. And an easy way to think of that is it's Google Drive for websites.
Oh.
Which is insane. So it's pretty much,
sense.
So it's this big storage service for all of these websites. I looked up the ones that were most affected by it, and you guys may have noticed as well. Venmo was really affected. Instacart,
obviously,
Robinhood,
if you're a student,
Canvas. Those were the hardest hit. Those pretty much shut down. But some other things that I thought were interesting that was shut down was Xbox Live, PlayStation.
That's crazy that Microsoft doesn't have their own.
Doesn't have their own hosting service. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Roblox. So some 8-year-old was bawling today.
He
just
was pissed.
Going through the motions today. Snapchat for a little bit, and FanDuel, which if you don't know what FanDuel is, it's a sports betting app. So that was pretty hard hitting for me and Harrison.
Brutal.
That was devastating. So those were the biggest hit. But fascinating to me that all of these softwares run on one system.
Yeah.
Dude, how scary is that? That and I was looking up, I was like, what is the reason behind this AWS outage? And the reason it wasn't a cyber attack, they don't think. They believe it was something like a faulty update or like a bad line of code got in there. So a small thing. Hard to detect, though.
Yeah.
How kind of scary is that all of these really big things that kind of our lives run off of right now, especially as students, could just be shut down by one bad line of code.
Yeah.
And you just can't do anything about it.
It's crazy.
Because I know when I was in class today, I usually I have an iPad, so I like to screenshot the notes and put them into my note-taking app on my iPad.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. And I'm not saying which class because I don't know if I'll get in trouble. I don't care. But one of my classes goes at Mach 5 for note-taking.
Yeah.
So I like to do that so that way I don't have to write everything. And I think that's why my wrist hurts today. Because I was sitting there like Alexander Hamilton, next slide, next slide. And I missed half of the lecture today. So I hope they posted that later. That would suck if not.
Yeah. That's why you should just get a keyboard and type.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's faster.
It is faster. But I don't like taking notes typing because I believe in how people say if you write notes, you remember them better. I believe that. I think
but my notes are so much larger than yours.
And size doesn't matter.
I'm sorry.
Just because my notes have better personality than yours.
Okay,
my notes
let's get off that.
My notes are a gentleman notes.
Okay.
They would take you out to dinner and they would pay and they would wine you and they would dine you, my notes. And they would educate you. All right? My notes
do a lot of educating
are
too.
A gentleman. Yeah. But can you emotionally connect with your notes?
All right. We're moving on.
All right. We'll move on. But I just think that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
How did it affect you today, Harry?
I wasn't able to do homework.
Tragic.
No.
Because you do it so much already.
I was forced to play Minecraft and watch movies all day. This is so sad.
That was the worst.
Dang it.
I know. Now I have to do homework because it's back up now.
Yeah.
Yay. Which kind of sucks because I really don't want to. Like, I only have a assignment and actually only a question left to do. But I just don't want to.
He doesn't want to get on.
I don't want to do it.
That's valid.
It sounds so boring. It's so I have a volume of a cone, and I need to cut away it's super interesting. Stick around.
Yeah, guys, buckle up for this one.
Aggie Radio, we talk about Calc 3. So I have a volume of a cone, and I need a disc, and I need to put the disc in the cone. And
okay. Everybody just left.
Everybody left. Everybody's just like,
okay,
all right, this guy's
be
boring.
done.
But yeah, that was a big deal today.
Yeah.
I remember I don't want to say what event it was because it's divisive, but it was like an event that happened in September where just kind of like everybody was talking about it all day.
I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think it's comparable in the slightest to that.
I don't know. Okay. Next.
Because now it's fixed and it does not affect our lives anymore at all.
I don't know. Ruined me.
Okay. All right, let's go.
All right, we should probably move on from that before our studio mysteriously
we get kicked out.
Explodes.
Yikes. Yo.
And it appears there's a big window here in the studio for our audio listeners, and there's 20 men in black suits coming down the hall. You know what we you know what we did before we you know what we did, like you did it with me before.
Oh yeah.
We got in the studio. There's a show before us. Go check them out. They're awesome.
Blonde chicks.
2 blonde chicks, I believe. They're goated.
From the 7 to 8 time slot.
From the 7 to 8 time slot. The inferior time slot. I hate to say it. 8 to 9 is a better time slot.
It is.
But we were walking up, and like we know these people well enough.
More or less. For sure.
And we were walking up, and we were like, you know what would be really funny? It was me. I came up with this.
Go ahead.
I was like, you know what would be really funny is if we just ran past the window of the booth and then walked in like nothing happened.
Yeah.
And I thought it was pretty funny until we got in the booth and they had 4 guests.
There were 5 people.
5 people in the booth. So I thought that was a little less funny because these people did not seem like the chalant type. Could I say that?
Yeah.
I found it funny, personally.
I thought it was funny, too.
I thought it was so funny, but...
it winded me, and I realized I need to get back in the gym. Which sucked.
Which blows. But frankly, I feel like our comedy went unappreciated, so...
Yeah, I agree.
I hope you guys appreciate that, because I did. And...
We both did.
Hold on.
You're going to get there.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
okay,
get
you
there.
can't speak.
I can't speak. It's fine. Oh, well, I guess we should go ahead and take a break. We got a couple of things of business to take care of here in the studio. We're going to take a quick intermission. And the song that we're going to go to intermission to is actually going to tie into what we're going to talk about after the break.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, you told me about this.
I'm very clever about a lot of things.
Yeah. No.
More or less.
He's actually really dumb.
And it is now occurring to me that I forgot to add this song.
Okay.
So
Stop shouting.
I'm not shouting.
You're making it so hard to edit it.
And I'm making it so entertaining to listen to. So basically what this song is it's from a little band called Holding Absence. And it's a great song. I'm not like, sitting here being like, I am a huge fan of this band. This is my favorite band. But I like a lot of their stuff. There's a lot of songs that are in my playlist from a couple of their albums.
Yeah.
They're a good band. And they've gotten to a little controversy lately. Maybe controversy is not the right word. I guess you're going to have to wait till after the break and find out.
Yeah.
Just to warn you, if you got your volume turned up, probably don't. This is a bit of a louder track.
Okay.
So, like, if you don't like loud screaming music, I'd recommend maybe just turning this down a little bit, but I'm not your mom.
I've never heard this song, so I'm excited to see what
it is.
It is, yeah.
Anyway, this is a little track called Afterlife by Holding Absence.
Okay.
All right, that was a little song called Afterlife by Holding Absence.
I'm going to be completely honest.
You go for it.
Not my favorite. I'm not a fan of that.
I know you're not. I am. Okay. I'm a huge fan of it.
Ryker loves
emo, scream,
music.
Metal. I love it all.
Loves metal.
I think it's so fun.
And, yeah.
But
he tried to put me on, and I said no because I don't like it.
Yeah, and this guy's a hater. D1. Yep. But before we get started, we have a couple of ads that we have to read on air. You may have noticed.
Yeah.
There's one here.
Yeah, we did look at that together before.
I was looking at, and I'm going to do my ad read, and this is going to count for one of them. Only those involved at Aggie Radio get visited by the Secret Sock Puppet Society. If you join Aggie Radio, you could host your own radio show, create a podcast, and maybe even get the chance to interview legendary sock puppet rock opera star Ked Jennings? Huh? Text JOIN to 435-797-2346. JOIN to 435-797-2346 to learn more about getting involved. The Secret Sock Puppet Society awaits. What could that possibly mean?
That is an actual ad.
That's a real ad.
That we just did.
That's on my screen that I am not legally, but like obliged.
We're supposed to
read. That's a real thing they want me to read. And I don't know if someone has pranked us, perchance.
Has there been a prank?
Here on Aggie Radio?
I don't know. They can't be mad, though.
Is there some Jim, what's Jim's last name from The Office? Jim Halpert running amok here at Aggie Radio 92.3 KBLU-LP in Logan? That was a smooth slide in right there.
Sure.
We also have to identify the station.
Oh, yeah. Well, you just did.
Which I did. So am I the go? It's hard to say.
No.
So I'm very confused by that. And if anybody's got any information on that, hit me up.
Let us know, please.
You can hit me up on maybe Twitter. You could hit me up.
You ever make any sock puppets?
I don't think I've ever made a sock puppet before. Have you?
I think so.
Maybe.
When I was like 4.
Right? I don't think I haven't made sock puppets, but what I used to do, like, I had Skylanders, if you remember Skylanders.
Yeah.
Goated. I had Skylanders, and I had Batman figs, and I had Star Wars figs. So what I'd used to do, like on weekends, like Sundays, because I didn't go to church, so I was bored.
I did.
So you were even boreder.
No.
Yo, call this guy the line between Canada and the U.S. the way he be border.
Okay. Keep going. I don't want to hear you
No, that's
anymore.
good. That's clever. That's fun. It's not clever, but maybe it's...
Keep working.
It's unique. All right, whatever. So anyway, what I used to do is I'd go upstairs, and we used to live in a house with like a really big loft.
Yeah.
And it was essentially just our living room. So we'd go upstairs, we had our loft, and we had our toy closet. So I'd go in, I'd grab all my toys. This is when I'm like 12, though. So like, I did not really grow up super quickly.
You were the oldest, to be fair.
That's true. I had a wicked imagination back in the day.
As in wicked work?
As in wicked work. Hence the name. No.
That's not where we got the name.
That's not where we got the name. I got the name from this story that I told Harrison once. He's never heard this story. Surprise, Shotty. I'm sorry for doing that.
Oh my goodness. I never want to speak to you again.
Anyway, so what I'd do is I'd get my Skylanders, I'd get my Batman figs, and I'd get my Star Wars figs, and I'd split them up into good guys and bad guys. And it was a big room.
Can I be honest?
Yeah, go for it.
I never once have played Skylanders in my life.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That gutted me.
Sorry.
All my Skylanders homies know what I'm talking about. That was one of the greatest generational runs a video game has ever had. That is such a fun game.
Go ahead and text us if you played.
Text us if you played Skylanders. We'll go ahead.
And if you're on YouTube right now.
And if you're on YouTube right now, comment if you've played Skylanders before.
As if there's anybody watching.
Not a soul is listening right now.
And that's okay.
And that's fine. We're cool with that because we love everybody equally.
I don't. I'm done.
Oh, you're done loving
it?
So now we got Lover Ryker and Hater Harrison.
Yes.
And you can quote us on that.
Precisely.
Anyway, so I'd split them up, bad guys, good guys, and we had these glass tables, and I'd make planets out of these glass tables. So I'd call them like different planets, and I'd split them all up, and they would go to war with each other. Genuine, terrifying.
That sounds like something a 12-year-old boy would
hellish war. Like intergalactic slaughter fest.
Yeah.
And I would spend 2 to 4 hours a time doing this, and I would create
valid, bro.
Beautiful.
I can't even hate.
It was so fun. I want to do this again. I would so do this. If this is my ideal game, like if we have any programmers for whatever reason listening, this is the greatest game of all time, and you can have this idea. Just like you can have.
He's putting it out there.
I'm putting it out there. I'm not trademarking it. You need to create an ability to create worlds, like.
So Unreal Engine?
Sure. I hate you so much.
Sorry.
Like cities or towns or like countries or whatever. And
are you
need
saying
to,
like a sandbox game?
Like a sandbox, but it's also a first-person shooter. And you can choose. So you can decide between the two. At any given moment, you can go into like no, this is good. This is good. So you can go into like a Civ type situation, and you can build.
I've played a game like that.
Really?
I don't remember what it's called though.
So you can build this like country and create relationships between these countries, and then at any given moment you can declare war and go to war, and then make it like a war simulator also. And I'm just saying, like
World Box meets Call of Duty. And you can switch at any point. I literally played a game.
Really?
Where you
could do that?
You make the world and you go
to war.
And you solve things, and I can't remember what it's called for the life of me.
I need this game. This would be my most played game of all time. If someone could figure out what it is, someone do some research and find out for me. I want to play this game so bad. Or create this game. I can't code. I'm an engineer major, and I can't code. I'll be honest. It's hard. I don't get it.
Yeah, I'll never be a coder either.
So I'm not making it, and I can't draw either. So, like, it's not going to look good even if I can make it.
Yeah.
But speaking of art, let's go ahead and I'll go back a couple of steps, if you would. Maybe we'll... Nope, I got nothing. Okay. So let's go back a little bit to that band I just played for us called Holding Absence. Good band, like I said. Not like my favorite band in the world. Like, I don't know all their songs religiously or anything. But I'd go to like one of their concerts. Like, they're a good band. I like them. I think they're very raw. Got some fun chord progressions. Kind of reminds me of Spirit Box. If we got any metalheads out there. Spirit Box is a crazy band.
Yeah.
Lead singer.
Have you been to one of their concerts?
Yes. I went when, I don't know if anybody knows, but Korn and Gojira came a year ago, and Spirit Box opened for them, and they were awesome live. I would 100% go to one of their shows again. Jaded is an amazing song. Anyway, there's this band, Holding Absence, and they've been releasing music since 2015.
Yeah.
That last song that I played was off their 2021 album.
I literally hadn't heard of this band until today, by the way.
I'm not shocked. The Greatest Mistake of My Life, that's a great album. 2021 released this album. So they've been making music a long time. Yeah. They've been a band for 8 years. And they're not huge on Spotify. They're not like, a big band. I think they're around like 70K followers, maybe 700.
On Spotify?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure. It's either 70 or like 700.
700?
700.
Do you mean 700,000?
I mean 700,000. Thank you.
Okay.
Would 700 be 700?
700?
700.
That would be 7,000.
No, 700 is 70.
700 would be 7,000.
Okay, whatever. Oh, yeah, boy.
Come on, pal.
Come on.
You know, like 2,500?
Yeah, I'm picking up what
but
you're...
7,000.
Yeah, okay, I'm following. Anyway, not the biggest band in the world, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, still got a good following. A recent issue has come up. You may have noticed this if you're it's more of a Spotify issue than I'd say like an Apple Music issue.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of AI bands coming out. And the way these AI bands work is you give the software an artist that you want to... I'm saying imitate because that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
You give them an artist or a couple that you want to imitate their style of.
Yeah.
And what they do is they listen to that. I mean, it's AI, so it just looks at like the sound waves of it. Mm-hmm. They look at the entire discography of that artist, and what it does is it replicates a new album as like a guess of what they would release based off their sound. Or they would take songs and mix them up a little bit and make them very similar to the songs, you know, and imitate that artist.
Yeah.
So there was a band called Bleeding Velvet that is an AI band. It is not a real band. They are not real people. They don't exist.
Yeah.
It is AI. It's an AI band. And it was trained off of Holding Absence discography. It's publicly known that Bleeding Velvet is an AI band trained off of this band.
That stuff.
And recently, the AI band just surpassed the real band in Spotify streams. And by like 100,000.
That's
a lot.
That's a lot, yeah.
And so with the lead singer...
Who's actually out here listening to
Who's
AI
actually
bands?
out here listening to AI bands?
You lost all my respect, genuinely.
If you... And I know the immediate, thought that pops into some people's heads is like, oh, well, if the music's good, who cares? First off, the music is good because it is literally just another band's music. Yeah. That's all it is.
It's trained off of good music.
It's just a guess at the other band's music. So you don't like the AI's music. You like this band's music. You just like this imitation. It's like liking a cover band over the original band and saying, which you can do that. I'm sure there are some cover bands that are better than original bands. But then going and saying, well, the cover bands really, they own that song because they do it better. It's like, no, they don't. That's still that band's song. They may perform it better.
I can see what you're saying.
You can see what I'm saying. It's not a great metaphor.
Necessarily.
I think I don't think it's a great metaphor.
Keep going.
I'll stand back. That's not my favorite metaphor I've ever made. Because now that I'm thinking about Johnny Cash when he did "Hurt," that did become his song. So
it was hurt myself today.
The 9 Inch Nails version of that song is great. It's a great song, but the Johnny Cash version is better. And I'm a 9 Inch Nails fan. I like 9 Inch Nails.
Johnny Cash is the GOAT, though.
He is the GOAT. But anyway, the lead singer, frontman for Holding Absence, I got his name here. Lucas Woodland. So he lives in a forest, I presume.
Is he British?
And he's a little... I don't think so. He didn't sound British.
Okay.
But I believe he's a little elf boy. Because he's a woodland creature. Little elf boy. So picture this. Little elf boy on Twitter. You hate when I say Twitter.
Yeah.
For all our beautiful audio listeners, you look lovely.
He can't see you. He doesn't know what you look like.
Don't tell him that. They don't know that. Harrison grimaced when I said Twitter.
It's okay.
He went on Twitter and he literally I don't have the exact quote, but he was just like, well, the AI band trained off us just surpassed us in Spotify streams. So that's awesome. That's great. That makes me feel really good about everything. So I don't know what to do about that. And that's gutting. Imagine being in a band for 8 years.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying they haven't gotten the respect they deserve. They're a really good band. Obviously, because people are listening to this AI version of it and liking it. So the reason the AI is winning is because AI can output art faster than any human can come up with anything.
Yeah.
It's just a fact of the matter. The AI can go ahead and pump out an album in the span of an hour. And bands take years sometimes to make albums because it's real human emotion and art that, like, it's hard to put into words sometimes in music and make things that sound good. But the AI has a cheat because really music is just math. So it's a program that they can run and just be like, these are things that sound good. This is how you make it. Just pump it out.
Yeah.
Just go through the formula and pump it out. So AI is beating this band because they put out an album like every week. And Spotify is a terrible company. Their CEO is a garbage human being who is sitting here. I'm sorry. I'm saying it. I'm sick of that guy.
Okay.
I don't really care. Who's sitting here promoting these AI bands because it's profitable for them. It is incredibly profitable to have a band that will not fight you because it's AI, so they will never fight to get paid. Like, you know, it's an easy thing to deal with. They can pump out an insane amount of content in a short amount of time, and they can flood the space with it. And people will listen to it because people don't care. Like, the bottom line is people don't care. The reason this is an issue is because people don't care enough. And I'm not saying, like, if you like an AI band that you're a terrible human being. Do whatever you want. It doesn't
stop liking the band.
Stop liking the band and go find what it's based off because you're probably going to like that band. But you're not like an awful human being, so don't feel bad about it. But like most people don't care what they're listening to. They just want noise.
Yeah.
You know? So these AI bands are going to do fine because it's noise. And the recent issue that Spotify's getting in trouble of is what they'll do is, you know, those like Spotify made podcasts that they'll make for you, like happy, joyous, awesome love day for Wednesday morning when you're feeling happy and you want a smiley
I'm
soundtrack.
actually killing you for doing
but
that
that's
voice.
not even like a crazy thing to say because you remember you don't use Spotify, but
use Spotify.
like this year's Spotify Wrap when they hit you with like Goblin Core time for like your genre and you're like, what the hell? So pretty much that's the mixes. They'll make those mixes. So they've been getting in trouble for slipping these AI bands in to the mix because like it will be regular band, AI band, and then like a bunch of regular bands. So they slip them in. And like they go undetected because like you're not thinking. Like it is impressive how good some of these bands sound, these AI bands. Don't go listen to Bleeding Velvet. Don't go support them. Go listen to Holding Absence. But I did listen to it just because I was curious. It's close. It like, if I was scrolling on Spotify and just like picking music, I would be tricked by it.
Yeah.
There are a couple points like in the high notes you can kind of hear it when it clips weird. You know how AI singing has that weird clip?
Yeah.
That it does sometimes? Like it does that still. And it is pretty formulaic. So like you could guess pretty quickly that it's not a real band.
But like first impressions,
you're getting fooled. So if you listen to that once and never again, you're not going to know. That's an AI band.
Yeah.
And that is sad that we keep replacing art with AI because it's profitable. That's the only reason we do it, by the way. If it wasn't profitable, we would not do it. I really believe that.
Oh, yeah. Well, absolutely.
Yeah, we wouldn't do it if it wasn't profitable. And I hate that the world we are in now, that art is less important than money. Which, yeah, I get it. Like, you know, the Mona Lisa ain't going to feed me. Like, I can't eat the Mona Lisa. I need bread to buy bread, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But, like, what are we as creatures if not makers of art? You know?
Yeah.
I really believe that's the only thing that truly, honestly sets us apart from any creature, is that we can make art and we can share stories and connect with people. And yet all we seem to care about is whether or not it's worth anything fiscally. Because worth is hard to define from a personal standpoint.
Yeah.
Right? Like, literally, like, I like the emo music. I like the screaming music. I like the metal music. It has worth to me, and you don't.
It has no worth to me.
Okay, damn you.
Zowie.
I don't know if I can say that, but
it's okay. You did. It's too late.
What are you going to do? Anyway.
Well, that was a heavy one.
It's heavy, but
heavier at least.
I just really, it's important to me, and I've realized how important this is to me over the past little while because I'm an engineering student and I love engineering. Don't get me wrong, I really do love engineering, and I love the discipline I'm going into, and I'm excited to work in this field. But at the end of the day, it reminds me how important art is to me. Art is a big reason why I find so much joy in a lot of things, because, you know, music is art. Art is art, like drawing. Theater's art, and connection. What do you discuss within a connection? Do you discuss art mostly? Like, I'd argue, like, most connection between people, you discuss art. Like music, or this is my hot take. I believe, like, sports in a way are art in a little bit.
Huh.
Would you? Let's argue this. Do you think there is art in sports? I'm curious what you think on that.
I mean, there's art in everything,
and that's my argument.
There's art. Yeah. It can be found in sports,
right?
But it's not like.
I wrote down
sports isn't art.
The other day.
Know.
I did want to talk about this a couple of shows ago, but not the AI thing, just art in general. But I figured, like, we should wait a bit because we should make ourselves funny first, which maybe we haven't done this.
Yeah, you have.
I have.
I
own.
Folks.
I think, therefore, I am. That's one of the greatest videos of all time.
I don't know that one.
Yes, you do. Dude. Am I real?
How can you possibly say that I do know something that I don't? How can you possibly say that?
No, wait. I guarantee you know this. Dude, am I real?
Oh, René Descartes?
I think so.
I do know that one, actually.
Well, actually, that's some pretty solid evidence. René Descartes, great video.
Okay.
I wrote this down really late at night one night. I was tweaking, obviously.
I'm excited to hear what this is.
I know. I'm excited to read this again because it might be corny AH, you know? Or...
Super corny.
Super corny.
Yeah. Let's use that one.
But I said, not everything created is meant to have a deeper meaning, but you can interpret a deeper meaning from everything. And then under it, I said, lemon risotto.
Awesome.
So I don't really know.
I am glad that I live with this guy.
What I was on about that, but you know what? That's not super corny. It's corny. It's pretty corny. But it's not, like, terribly corny, I don't think.
It's okay.
I think it's something that, you know, if you wanted to, you could take that away. But I do think art is really important. I really do.
And I don't think anybody's arguing that art's not important. Right. But at the end of the day, a lot of people just don't care.
Yeah. And I think that's a shame because I think there is a lot of brilliant good that art does for us. Anyway, on that super happy note.
Awesome.
Yeah, it kind of bums me out. It does. But, you know, what are you going to do? You know, try to fight for it,
you're not going to do anything.
Speak your mind. That's what you're going to do. You're going to speak your mind about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that super, super happy note, I got a hypothetical here for you, Harry.
Okay. I don't want to.
No, it's a banger. This one's a banger, actually. So, a couple of weeks ago, I also wanted to do this segment. I wanted to try it out with Harrison, but then he left and was gone, so I didn't get to try it out.
For 2 whole weeks.
Sorry.
I still edited them.
Yeah, like a goon.
And if you want to go see those, go check them out on YouTube.
Check those out on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you're listening live here on Aggie Radio 92.3 KBLU-LP in Logan, but if you want
to go see our beautiful faces,
you can go ahead and go to the YouTube.
Yeah, go check us out on YouTube.
Anyway, this is my hypothetical.
Okay.
I got you for you here.
Okay.
And the segment's called Harry, I Got a Hypothetical Here. Alliteration.
Oh, I do remember you told me about this.
Isn't that goated?
Okay,
That's
I'm
a good
ready.
name.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 2 options. 1, you can fly.
Okay.
And it's pretty quick. It's like a good fly. It's like a Superman fly, like an efficient flying.
Do you know how fast Superman flies?
Maybe not Superman flying. Let's say like top speed 50 mile per hour.
Are you saying Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great.
Like, you can fly. But like Superman, you can just do it whenever you want.
Yeah.
But you can only do it if you are completely naked. Or...
I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Yeah. Or you can teleport anywhere in the world, and you can do it twice a day. So you can teleport somewhere and teleport back. But every time you teleport, there is a 10% chance that you just get transported somewhere completely random, and you have no control over where that is. So it could be a possibility you try to teleport somewhere, you end up in North Korea, try to teleport back, you end up in North Korea, just a different part. It would be a 1% chance, 0.10 times 0.10. Did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. It'd be a 1% chance. But it could happen. Or you could fly around, but you're completely naked.
Completely naked?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be completely honest. This is absolutely a no-brainer, and I'm picking teleportation.
Is it really?
Yes.
I don't think it is. I mean, imagine, though.
How high off the ground can I fly?
Let's say not high enough where it's like a negligible height where like nobody's going to notice you're completely nude.
Okay.
But high enough where you're not like 10 feet above people.
So
like 50 feet in the air. So like you can skip all of traffic.
Anywhere from like the ground to 50 feet.
To feet in the air. Like you can skip all
Where
of traffic.
Where do my clothes go? Like is it
you just hold them?
Is it just that my flying is locked until I take all my clothes off?
Yeah.
Or once I start flying, they like disappear?
I like the concept of it disappearing better because as soon as you're done flying, it appears.
Okay.
I like that concept better. I think it makes it more fair.
If I don't have to dress and undress, I am picking flying.
Yeah. Think about how funny it would be, though, if you're, like, walking to class. Imagine, like...
But, like, I'm scoping out my landing spots, and there will be nobody there.
Yeah. Like, landing behind... Imagine you're, like, hanging out with your friends, and you're like, let's go to Cane's. That's going to be fun. And you're like, okay, guys, I'll see you there. And you, like, run behind some bushes. And then...
Oh, you know what? 50 feet is not that high, and you could totally still see that it was me who was naked.
How little people look up. Like, people don't look up. Ever.
I think you're
underestimating. I don't think people would notice.
I think they absolutely would.
But, like...
I'm going back to teleportation.
No, I'm
not picking naked flying.
I take the naked flying.
You're a freak for that.
Because it would be so funny. Could you imagine you're, like, walking to class, and you get in class, and, like, people are talking, and they're like...
It's so funny that you're...
It's so funny I'm picking it because it's so funny.
Like you're going to jail, bro.
Yeah. But like imagine you're in class and everybody's just like, was there a naked dude
flying through the
air? Quickly zipping through the air towards the direction. I'm picking it purely because that is so funny.
Because of comedic timing.
If like I'm picking like a real answer, I'm picking the teleport answer because imagine just being like, I want to go to Austin to watch the race. Boop, I'm there. And then, like, I'm like, well, I'm done. Boop, I'm home. Or I'm in North Korea, and there's nothing I can do about it for 24 hours. I think that's a fair...
Wait. When I teleport, can I teleport in the ocean?
Yes.
Then I'm picking flying. Like...
Okay, hold on. Because I want this to be as equal as possible. I'd say... Not like... You could teleport in the ocean, but you are never farther than 300 feet to land.
Oh. Can I be underwater, or am I on the surface?
1 to 5 feet underwater. 1 to 10 feet underwater.
Okay.
So like Olympic diving pool depth.
I'm going back to teleportation.
But that could mean you could land in the middle of a lake, like not a big lake, you know? And then you'd have to swim. And then if you're in the wilderness, you might be cooked. If it's like night, you could be cooked.
I could be.
You could be. It's a risk.
But I'm
just
I'm
like
not
public indecency.
If I'm in the middle of a forest at night, like I can survive that. If I'm in the middle of the ocean, treading water, I'm dead.
Well, yeah.
Like there's no. ifs or buts. I'm dead.
Yeah, you're dead. That's true. That's true.
If I'm in the middle of a lake in a forest, 300 miles from any settlement,
yeah,
I at least have a chance.
Any
a
fighting chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's fair. I'm just like imagining someone getting dressed up for like a Tate McRae concert. So they're like in rave, like skimpy outfit, and then they just get teleport into like North Korea. Like a military, like in front of Kim Jong-un, just like.
That'd be awesome, actually.
It's just like.
Well, not for them.
Not for them, but for us. All right. That's about the time we got. Harry, you picked a song to play us off tonight.
I did pick
What
a song.
song is that going to be? Do you remember?
It's called Lot Lizard by Joshua Ray Walker.
Which is a mean thing to say, technically.
We know that that's not a very nice thing to say. But it's a great song.
It's a great song.
Yeah, so I picked the song. My brother sent it to me. And I was like, I trust him. I'll give it a listen. And I did. And I was like, oh, that was a good song.
Yeah.
And so I kept listening to my music. And then I was doing some work for my dad. And then I was like, actually, I kind of want to listen to it again. So I skipped back to it, and I did that another 20 times. So I loved this song.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it until earlier this week.
But now you do.
And now I do. And so, yeah, take it away.
All right, so this is Lot Lizard by Joshua Ray Walker. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week. We love you to death.
Make sure you come watch the YouTube video when it's out. It'll probably be out on Friday.
To see our beautiful faces.
Yep. Well, not yours, but...
Okay.